Hey everyone, it's Albie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I have my August wrap-up video for you today. Hard to believe that it's already September. It's like crazy to me. But I had a pretty good reading month in August. I read 6 books. I have 5 physical copies here, and one was an ARC that was given to me by a wonderful historical romance author. So out of the 6 I've read, I have 3 that were like sci-fi fantasy, 2 and 3 historicals. So the first book I read in the month of August was Barbarian Alien by Ruby Dixon. This is book 2. This features the character Liz and Rahosh, and I just love this Ice Planet Barbarian series. I'm so happy that my friend Brandy recommended them to me because I've like gobbled them up. I love them so much. So this is a Grumpy Sunshine romance. It is a enemies to lovers sort of. It's an alien sci-fi romance. They are really romantic but also have a good amount of spice. I wouldn't call them like heavily spicy, but if you're not used to spice, you might not like these books, but I just love them. They're just so romantic. Of course, you get the Beauty and the Beast trope as well, and also the I guess you call them like damaged or scarred hero with Rahosh. I just love them. I love these covers so much. They're so beautiful. So this was a 5-star read for me. I absolutely loved it. My next book was Electric Idol by Katie Robert. I think I gave this book 3 stars. I liked it, but I didn't love it. And to me, the ending was very anticlimactic and wasn't really fun. In my longer video that I do dedicated videos to most of the books that I read. The only times I try not to lately is if it's like a really low star rated book. I don't see a point to really crash and burn on a book unless it's one that I think is going to be talked about a lot and I want to give my opinion on why I didn't like it. You know what I mean? I don't want to just do a book to like hate on it. So this one was a 3. I found it not to be that spicy, and I thought that was kind of ironic because it features the hero as Eros. This is a modern Greek retelling of what's her name? I forgot. Psyche and Eros. And Eros, as you know, is the god of war, but he's also the god of erotic love. And I found it really, Alanis Morissette, ironic that he wasn't really as like hot and steamy in the bedroom as I think he should have been. So I don't know if it was just me as a reader expecting more. If someone censored the book somehow, because these are really being marketed well and they're doing well in like brick and mortar stores, and they're now bestsellers for Katie Robert. So I don't know if they want to make them spicy but not like Katie Robert level spicy or something. So I don't know. I delved into that a little more in my video, but yeah, it was good, but I just expected more, especially with Eros being the god of erotic love. I mean, hello, where was that? So I don't know. I found it a little bit disappointing, but I still liked it, and I already went ahead and bought book 3, which is Wicked Beauty, which I hope to get to within a few months or weeks or whatever. The next book was a book club pick. So I am in an engagement group on Instagram, and it's a bunch of me and other ladies, and we like promote and help each other's channels grow, and we decided to do sort of a book club pick. And so this was our August pick, and it was A Kingdom of Dreams by Judith McNaught. This is a fairly old historical romance. It was published in '89. I have like the modern or the new like pretty cover. I like the other ones too, but I really like this one. And I liked it. I gave it 4 stars. It was a capture romance, enemies to lovers, like legit. What's his name? Black Wolf Royce is like the sworn enemy of Jennifer's father. And this is a Highland romance, which I don't usually enjoy, but I really did like this one. It didn't delve too much into like the life of the clan and like all that kind of junk. It was more so this forbidden, toxic relationship. So I really liked it. I would say to check my video or my Instagram post for the trigger warnings. I know that there is a death of an animal that was pretty violent, and there was a scene of like sort of like spanking. That was sort of like him treating her like a child for misbehaving. So it wasn't like spanking in like the kinky sense, but more like in the slightly physical abuse sort of sense. So be aware of that. But I give this 4 stars. In the group, I think there was 2 people that didn't even finish it. And I gave it 4 stars. I think I might have been the only one that gave it like a 4 out of 5. Everyone else either didn't finish it or didn't really like it, but I actually liked it. I don't know why. Usually books that people really like, I'm sort of about, and ones that people do like or don't like, I'm sort of more into. I don't know why. But I liked it. I didn't even pick this book, so we could vote for books, and I voted for another one. So I actually liked it, so I was happy. So the next one was another book club book. This was A Whisper of Roses by Teresa Meridos, I guess. And I did not like this book. This was the Historical Hellions pick for August, hosted by Peace Love Books XO, and Books with Samantha. That's their Instagram and YouTube handles. Yeah, it has a pretty setback. I don't have a first edition. It was hard to find one, I think. But yeah, I didn't like it. I gave it 2 stars. I found the hero, which his name was Cameron. He was a real like jerk, I found like, and people were like, oh, he was so romantic whenever he like cut his arm to make it look like it was the blood of her arm when on their wedding night. And I was like, he kind of also like choked her and told her like, if you tell anyone, I'll kill you. So sometimes that's people's kink, but not for me. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy the arc of the characters. I wasn't invested in either Cameron or Sabrina. So yeah, it just wasn't for me. Nice cover. I think there's one called like Prince Charming by Teresa Meridos that a lot of people like. I like the cover, and I heard that's really good, and that's one of her like best books. So I'm not going to write off Ms. Meridos right now, but I don't like this book. And I also read an arc from an author I really like, Matilda Madison. I read and reviewed one of her first book in the series, which is Worth Waiting For. That's book 1, and book 2 is Worth Fighting For, and I loved it so much. It had a widow romance, which I really enjoy. It had like an American hero, which I love historical romances where we have like the uppity, prim and proper heroine that's British, and the rough and wild American hero. I think those are really fun juxtapositions to have. I really enjoyed that in, is it How to Be a Wallflower? I think it's called How to Be a Wallflower by Eloisa James. I like that book a lot. And that featured an American hero and our British, lady. So I really did enjoy Worth. Why is that so hard to remember? Worth Fighting For. So that is from the Worth series. And the first one is Worth Waiting For, which I also liked. I gave it 4 stars. I have a full review on Worth Waiting For. I did not get one for Worth Fighting For because I just ran out of time. I was away at my aunt's, and yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I just ran out of time. But I really did enjoy the book, and I hope to read the 3rd book in the series, and I will try to do a video, and I might still do a video for Worth Fighting For. So if you want a video on Worth Fighting For, which is book 2 by Matilda Madison, let me know and I'll do it. Alright, and the final book I read in the month of August was Barbarian Lover. This is book 3 in the Ice Planet Barbarian series. I also really loved it. We have a beautiful cover. This one features our heroine Kira and her hero, which his name is, why can I not remember? Ahako. So yeah, it's so hard to remember names lately. But Kira, as you can see on the cover, she was the one that has like the translator in her ear from like the aliens that abducted them, and she's hearing things she doesn't want to hear. She's really depressed because she hasn't resonated with anyone, and she thinks it's because as a child she was told she couldn't have children, and Ahako is like hasn't resonated with her, but has like basically fallen in love with her. So it's sort of a reverse Grumpy Sunshine romance. It is a primal play, of course. This and all the other series have that primal sort of instinct. It's Beauty and the Beast, of course, because we have our monster alien hero and our human female. And yeah, I just love this book. This one was another 5-star. I really like in Ruby Dixon's writing that you don't have to be like a sci-fi person to really enjoy her books. I'm not a sci-fi or fantasy person. Like, I do enjoy the X-Files, but it's more so because I love strong female characters, and so that's why I really like Scully. So I like that a lot. And I like that our heroes and heroines are really relatable. It doesn't rely on world building. It relies more on romance and a founded family system, which is also really enjoyable. So I gave this book 5 stars as well. I love it so much. And book 4, you can already get like every book in the series that's been published already through Amazon with either the ebook format or the where you can pay and have like the paperback with the ebook cover. But I really love these special edition illustrated covers. In book 4, which is Barbarian Mine, and that is, I think I want to say her name was Hazel, but it's not. It's Harlow. Her book is Barbarian Mine, and that comes out September 13th, and I do plan to buy it. I don't know if I'll get to read it in September, but I'll definitely read it by October because I love the book so much, and I'm very excited to continue on with them. So yes, in the month of August, I think I had a pretty good month. I had a majority of star ratings. I had anything between a 2 and a 5, and so yeah, I really enjoyed all my books, and I look forward to posting my September TBR. Hard to believe. Post that very soon. But I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye everyone.